Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Inept Pit, episode 18. I am your host, Campbell. The other fat guy is Evan Sasiela.
Hello.
We're 18 in, and I'm still sick of doing these fucking weird intros talking about people who are not here. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do it next time. Maybe I won't. It's just getting awkward. I don't like it.
Well, maybe episode 20 or something. 21.
Maybe then we'll have a format for this show. Because I was thinking about a lot of other people. They plan out their podcasts. They have like segments, and we sometimes have an article, but we really have no idea what this show is until it starts, and then we just figure it out as we go.
No, it's usually you tell me to bring an article, and we never somehow we have nothing planned, and we somehow never get to the article.
And even when we do, I'm like, let's just roll with it. Let's just get it over with. I'm fucking done with this article. It sucks. Well, you're looking all spiffy. You got a collared shirt on. What's going on with you? Was that teal? Is that a teal?
It's turquoise, maybe. Teal?
I don't know colors.
I don't know colors either.
It's definitely not a teal. I think teal's brighter than that. My color palette sucks. My color palette is just black and white. That's all it is.
You have not worn a single non-black shirt.
You're really struggling on how to say that.
The entire
What's your problem with black, Evan? Huh? You got a problem with black? Huh?
I don't want my words to be out of context. They're going to keep me being a racist or something.
Dude, I was going to edit this podcast, or I wanted to get just one like sound bit of that, and then I was going to sound bit. I want to create a soundboard of you saying stuff out of context and then being able to cue it up during the podcast.
I feel like it'd be more. You would have be better for you.
Yeah, but I'm already a living soundboard of myself, so it doesn't need to happen.
Right.
It's like, Drew, say autistic. I'm autistic. That's the soundboard for me. And then random white slurs.
Yeah, I'm recording in my bedroom for the first time.
Is that where you're at? That's weird. Why are you doing that? Do you have a lady over? Is there a lady out there?
I wish I would. I would skip this podcast for that.
No, you wouldn't. I could bully you into doing this podcast even if you had a girl over. You know that's true.
Yeah, I was having microphone issues.
So you came into the bedroom?
Yeah, I went to the quietest part.
Okay. I don't see your logic. Explain yourself.
Well, I have that loud furnace or whatever that goes on and off.
Yeah, but it's still in your apartment. I guarantee you will hear it during this podcast at least once.
I have the noise-canceling headphones on. I shut the door.
The noise-canceling headphones don't do anything for the mic, though, Evan.
Nah.
Do you not understand?
No, I don't understand at all.
You just put on noise-canceling headphones, it cancels all the noise in the room?
I can't hear anything right now.
Yeah, Evan, you fucking idiot. No, they cancel the noise from going into your ears. They don't cancel noise from happening. Am I honestly explaining this to you? Is this a real conversation?
No, I know that.
No, you didn't.
I was just hoping to be a little bit quieter.
Evan, you live alone and have no friends in the city you live in. It couldn't be quieter. No one's ever going to come accidentally a tapping at your chamber door.
Quoth the Raven.
Nevermore. Yeah, we wrapped that shit off. Dude. That was good.
That was Edgar Allan Poe assist right there.
Who'd have thought that there'd be 2 episodes, or no, now 3 episodes on this podcast where we've talked about the Raven.
We love Edgar Allan Poe's.
I that's a strong statement I do not stand behind at all. If I was going old school, I'm going to have to go H.P. Lovecraft over him. And if I was going of all time, Edgar Allan Poe's not even in my top 10.
Well, you read more than me.
You read more than Edgar. When was the last time you read Edgar Allan Poe? Grade school? Yeah. High school?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You don't like him. No. What was the last book you've ever read for your own enjoyment?
It's been a while.
Never. You were about to say never. It's only been because of school, right?
I mean, like the literary, like novels and stuff. Yeah.
Like what were you referring to? Like articles?
No.
Have you read like I see like I like autobiography by Bono? I feel like is something you've read.
No, I read the U2 tour picture books. So
That's not a book. those are what they call what are they called? Coffee table books, right? Conversation starters. You lay those out and someone's in your house, which no one ever is, they'll thumb through them.
Thanks a lot, man. It really,
Evan,
really bumps me up.
I'm just saying, how many guests have you had in the last year? There was me. Yeah. Go on.
Probably our buddy Brian.
Oh, he came and visited.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't like the use of our buddy. I don't like that show.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. Brian's cool.
I think he wants to be. He's asking me. He's like, "Hey, man, can I be a guest?" And I was like,
"Dude, Brian can absolutely be a guest. That is 100% fine with me, as long as he's okay with me railing him." This is what if Brian's on, Brian's going to try to talk about politics the entire time, and I won't take any of them serious, and I will just keep saying that the solution is that we sacrifice 100 virgins every year, or something along that line. Like I'll just, and he'll take me serious, and then we'll keep getting an argument where I say that human sacrifice is the only way.
I'll pass the word along, but yeah, other than that,
and then I'll try to make a credible argument for human sacrifice that even he will have to argue the points of it. But I won't mean any of it.
It sounds like a good episode.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. This is what the point is if you listen to this show, you can't message me because I'm still I have the code to get into Facebook, still haven't done it yet.
Funny thing about our Facebook page today is I was going through it on my personal account. And I actually accidentally unliked it.
You did?
So it's just like Evan Sasiela likes Inept Pit like 4 months after the page is created. It's like, well, finally got around to it.
Way to support the page. Are likes up by any chance?
I think we got like 3 in the last week. I mean, it's not great.
That's so pathetic.
I know, but
it's not even really worth mentioning. You should say none. None is better than 3.
We had 0 likes.
3 is. I would rather have no likes than 3 likes. 3 likes is such an abysmal amount. It's not as funny as just having none. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's like it's way better to just get no likes than 3 likes.
I should have said like 5 is a more respectable number.
It's like back when you used to post on something on Facebook, and it's like if you get like 3 likes on it, it's like I'd almost rather no one liked it. It'd be funnier if no one reacted to this whatsoever.
That's kind of how I feel. I'll post a joke and then get like 3 likes. Like, man, I'm really not funny, or people just hate me, or both. But most likely both.
Well, I just think that me and you me especially, and I also think you. I don't think we really understand social media humor.
No,
to a good degree.
I'm terrible at it.
I don't even understand. I don't laugh at things people post on social media like ever. Like I don't really remember a time. Some of the comics that I'm friends with, I've laughed at some of the stuff they posted just because they post actual jokes. But like most of the time, I see stuff that like people get like, or even on Twitter, it's like shit gets a bunch of retweets and likes, and I'm like, I don't know what's funny about this. Like I don't understand what's like someone retweets it or reposts it on Facebook with a bunch of crying emojis and like the caption, "This is so much as it's me," or "This is me," or "This is so me after this," and it's just like I don't connect to this. I don't relate to this, and I hope all you people die. That's like
you shared that one meme. That wrestler who's behind that guy is just like the front. It's like I'm talking about. It's 2 people.
Is it? Well, it's the Undertaker. Is the Undertaker?
The Undertaker. I don't know what the hell.
Well, I just probably shared it because the Undertaker was in it. It was the Undertaker and AJ Styles are 2 of my favorites. So I just shared it because I liked them. Like, if I share a meme, 95% of the memes I share, it's just because there's a picture of something I like in it. Like, and I'm like, whatever. It's topical. I'm like, oh, Legolas. I like Legolas from Lord of the Rings. But yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe I should get back into social media and just really not give a shit and just start commenting on people's stuff really mean.
I don't know how people would feel about that.
I don't know, dude. I remember this one sticks out in my mind when we were in high school, and this girl, I won't say her name because she has nothing to do with this cast. I don't want to fucking ruin her life.
That's such a minute way to introduce that.
Yeah, I know. But all right, so I remember she posted something. I was like 16, and this is how much I just didn't give a shit about what other people thought of me. I like that part about me back then so much. Like she posted something like she's like, someone call me a bitch, or she's like, the next person who calls me a bitch is gonna get it, or something like that. It was like some subtweeting thing. So I just commented bitch period. And she liked it. She thought it was funny, but I was like,
Okay.
yeah, I rolled the dice on that one though.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought that'd be a joke. Like it's a perfect setup. Perfect setup.
I know you're asking someone to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot of that. I probably have to go clean up some of the stuff I used to comment. I think I should probably go back and be like, whoa, that doesn't sit well through a 2021 lens. That doesn't filter anymore. Some of the shit I would say, but god damn it, was I so for a high schooler, I'm proud of myself in certain ways. Other ways, I'd look at some of this shit I'd just cringe at. Like I'd repost rap lyrics or some shit like that. I'm like, ugh, oh god, like this doesn't relate to me at all. Like,
yeah, I think Facebook you don't really need to scrub. No one checks that. Twitter's more of a thing where you gotta search your Twitter handle and then like bad
Twitter's real bad for me. It's real bad for me because I remember when Twitter happened. When I found Twitter, I was like, "Oh shit, this is awesome!" It's like Facebook, but our parents are like, well, my parents aren't, but like our friends' parents won't be on it checking it. So I really uncorked it when I got Twitter.
Yeah, we got during high school, which is the worst time to have it because we don't know any better.
Well, I think I knew better.
You just completely ignored everything.
Yeah, I just don't think I gave a shit a little bit. I mean, some of it was just, I don't know, that was kind of my thing. That was like my role in our group of friends, was that I said the most fucked up stuff. Like, I remember stuff would happen and people would look at me like, Drew, don't do it. And I'm like, I'd have like this evil grin on my face, like, oh, I got such a good one for this. Like,
yeah.
Like, remember when we had to work the Special Olympics?
Yeah.
This sounds like it's going to a bad place, but it's not. It's not. I never did anything wrong at that, but I literally remember everyone in our class that knew me well was like, just like, Drew, don't. Just, Drew, don't. Like, I'm like, I'm not an animal. Jesus Christ, people.
I could have swore you could have just like laughed when we started walking in.
I might have done. That sounds like me.
That's
I'm not even gonna lie. It just sounds like me. Jesus Christ, I was such a dickhead, and especially like freshman, sophomore year. I was the worst human being I've ever met. But no, it's usually like yeah. I mean, people talk high school like they like romanticize it. They're like, I can't. Like, oh, high school is great. It's like, dude, high school was horrible, and I was the worst version of myself ever. Like the worst, the most selfish, assholey, dickheaded, egotistical piece of shit ever. Like no one liked me in high school. Well, that's just the thing. No one liked me, but like I like remember I'd be like, why do I have trouble getting a girlfriend? I look back now, I'm like, no, I'm not surprised at all. Like that any person liked me at all. I can't believe I had friends. Like.
That's that perspective that you get a decade later.
I legit remember being like freshman. I think I was like freshman because I had a girlfriend sophomore year shortly, but she went to a different high school. You didn't know about her. She went to a different high school. You never met her.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, yeah, I don't remember her.
Yeah, exactly. You never met her.
No.
The only way a girl would like me in high school is if she went to a different school and didn't know who I was at all. Like, but I remember, I swear to God, it's probably like freshman or sophomore year. And I just remember thinking like, dude, these girls don't like me because I'm just too real for them. Like I won't bullshit them. I won't be fake. And I also remember being like, oh yeah, remember that one time? Remember that how you used to fall asleep in class and fart yourself awake? You remember how you used to do that? Like I was like, yeah, that might have also been that. Like I used to think no one noticed because I was so fucking tired. I never slept. I would fall asleep in second period all the time and fart myself awake. And I kind of just, no one said anything. So I was like, nah, no one noticed. It was quiet. And like, I just felt the rumblings from the chair. No one actually heard it or smelled it. And I was like, now looking back, I'm like, everyone probably knew. Like, everyone probably knew that shit. Like, I was just creepy enough. I was like creepy enough where no one messed with me. I wouldn't even like because like I never got messed with in high school, and a lot of people are like, oh, I was so tough, I got messed with. It's like, no, I think I had a real school shooter vibe, which is why no one messed with me. I really feel like I was the kind of guy, not like oh, he's so tough. He's like, nah, he'll probably just throw it all away and gouge someone's eyes out, kind of vibe.
I think there was a time that, like freshman year, you came in late. Like I think you came
every day.
No, but you came in like after lunch. Like it was technically a half day.
Oh yeah, I came in. It was Mrs. Perry's room, and I was fucking.
Yeah.
I was stoned.
That's the exact day. I was just like, man, Drew's high as a kite right now.
Yeah, it was because I skipped school. I faked sick because I thought my parents were gone for the day, and then my parents came home and they knew I like what they knew I was bullshitting. I can't remember. They just knew like I was fine to go back to school. They're like, you have to go back to school. I'm like, fuck, and I'd been smoking weed, so I was just super high. Like, and they take me back after lunch. There's only 2 periods left in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
And
so I was like, fucking weird.
And it's the having religion class high as fuck with Miss Perry, who just thinks everything that's not God is just the devil. And so yeah, I was just terrified in that class. She was a real bitch though. Fuck her.
She's not watching.
She's not watching. Fuck her. Like, this is not Mrs. Perry's thing. Fuck her. Fuck her kids too if they watch this. I don't really give a shit. No, whatever. I never were friends with it. They weren't gonna watch this, Evan. Calm down. This is just gonna go viral.
Yeah. That's the one episode.
I remember one time, dude. I fucking didn't shave because we had that rule where you had to shave at our school.
And they gave you that razor.
Yeah, well, no, I had her class the second semester. I had her class the last period of the day. And I went in and like she was like, Drew, you have to shave. I'm like, I'm not shaving. She's like, just razor, go to the bathroom and shave. I'm like, we have 35 minutes left of school. I'm not shaving in the bathroom. She gave me detention over it. Like, that's ridiculous. We have like
35 minutes left.
There's half hour of school left. I'm not going to the bathroom to shave.
Was it a Friday?
No, but it doesn't matter. I could just shave when I got home. Like,
oh, I thought you were going to shave it all.
I don't know. I don't remember my mindset at that point. I was always like high or drunk usually at that point in my life. Most of high school, I don't remember. Like, it's mostly a blur.
Yeah. It's been a decade since our freshman year.
Yeah, there's been a lot of beer bongs and bong hits that have fucked up my brain since then. So literally, especially that period of my life, I just did nothing. I didn't even do school, really. Like,
yeah, I remember when you were in middle school, you're like, I used to split 12 packs of Bud Light with my friend.
Yeah, me and Jay Yell. Me and young Yelsick used to drink beer out the back of the porch when my parents went to bed. Yeah. That and I don't know. Who else did I drink with back then? Mitch. Shout out Mitch. I smoked my first cigarette with Mitchell Jurek. How's it going, Mitch? I think we were 12. Like, might have been younger. I don't remember.
I don't know why it's so funny. It just said know both of you.
It's also really funny when you name drop someone's whole name. It's just automatically funnier. Like
it's about smoking a cigarette at 12, not like not like, you know, passing the test together or something.
Yeah, well,
memories like we smoked cigarettes when we were kids.
Yeah, me and Mitch didn't do much of the passing of the tests, if you know what I mean. Like, We did more passing of the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
That joke sucks. Fucking don't get happy about that. Joke's terrible. What were we even talking about? I was farting in class or something. Is this what this podcast is?
Just talk about high school.
Fucking. Let's not do this. Let's not be the people that talk about high. Or is it different? Because we're not reminiscing fondly about high school. We're talking about how much it sucked, and if you wish you were in high school, you're a fucking loser.
That's your stance. Yeah,
if you go, I wish I was in high school right now. Guess what? You're a fucking loser. You're sitting here listening, going, "Oh man, wish I was in high school." Guess what? You found out you're a fucking loser. Blow your brains out, you fucking loser. You fucking peaked 10 years ago.
Well, I miss high school too. So if you're at home, you're missing high school.
Evan, way to admit you're a fucking loser.
Set you up for that one.
You don't miss it.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, you didn't do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, you didn't have sex till after high school. Or are we not allowed to say that?
Well, it's out there in the open now.
Yeah,
doesn't really matter.
That was the greatest achievement in your life, Evan. It might not happen again. Do you ever think about that? You ever think about that?
Hope my mom and dad aren't listening.
They don't.
They probably don't. They ain't bring it up.
Shout out Bob and Dan. Your boy ain't a boy no more. You goddamn man.
I visited them this weekend.
Oh, that's nice of you to say that you were in town and hang out with me. What a great friend you are.
They wouldn't want me to go over there.
Why? Why can you fucking visit them and you can't visit me and you like me more than them? Why can't that happen?
Because I'm not around anybody here. So if I go to them, it's just me and them. But if I go over to your place and then to them,
well, go to my place after them.
But it'd be Sunday.
I watched the Royal Rumble on Sunday. You could have watched the Royal Rumble with me.
I had work on Monday.
Okay, I'm failing to see your point here. Are you a child who can't, drive themselves home and go to bed and wake up and be responsible still?
Well, basically, what would have happened is you would want me to watch the Royal Rumble. We really gotten drunk, obviously. I wasn't going to watch it.
Naturally.
Sober.
Yes,
so I'd say the night I had to get up at like 3 or 4 in the snow.
Why would you have to get up at 3 or 4 in the morning?
Because I work like 2 hours away.
Okay, first off, you live an hour and a half away at max.
No, from my apartment. I live an hour away from where I work.
So you live about, 2 hours away from...
Probably about 2 hours from Saginaw.
Okay, so 2 hours from Saginaw. When do you have to be at work?
About 9.
Okay, so you wake up at 7. Leave by 7:30. Oh, you know what? My math's way off on this one. Wake up at 6, leave at 6:30. You got a half hour plus time to get to work.
Well, it's in the past now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, you're my friend and I haven't seen you in since July?
No, it was August. No, we met sometime after that. No, maybe it was August in person.
I think it was August is the last time we hung out, Evan.
Yeah, it's when he came over to my place and destroyed my apartment.
I don't know, it's going on 5 months since I've seen you.
September, October, November, December, January. It's more than 5 months, probably.
It's going on half a year since we've hung out in person. That's ridiculous.
No, it's not. Well, it is, but yeah. Doesn't even feel like half a year, though.
Yeah, it's true. I think it's because it's weird. Like, when nothing's happening, it feels like...
Time moves by faster.
Well, no, at the time, it feels like it goes by slower, but then once it's all past, it feels like it's gone by fast.
Yeah.
I think it's because you've done nothing in that amount of time that it's all just one large sum of time, so it doesn't feel like that long ago. Does that make sense? Am I using correct words to explain my beliefs and thoughts?
No, you're right. Like, think about it. Next month's gonna be March, and March.
Yep,
March,
that's how months work. Yes, that is correct.
Well, March 16th, I remember that day. That's when everything just went to hell. Basically, everything shut down. It's like that's gonna be a year.
Yeah,
and it feels like that was yesterday.
2020 was not kind to good old Drew. It was.
Wasn't kind to anybody.
my personal relationships, both friend and relationships and family, crumbled. My mental health crumbled. My physical health did fine. I did all right. That's the one thing that did all right. Everything else came smashing to a halt. I drank a lot. Too much. It was too much. And accomplished none of my goals.
Well, I know most of them were stand-up related, and there's no stand-up.
Yeah, exactly. So,
we started a podcast.
Yeah, I guess. We started a podcast that no one listens to, except shout out, we got new listeners in New Zealand. What up?
Hey,
New Zealand.
NZ.
Fuck yeah. I didn't even know that it was New Zealand. I saw the flag and I had to look up whose flag that was because I didn't know.
I don't even know what that looks like.
They're the ones that's doing really good, and it's like the Australian flag, I think.
Yeah, it's like the Australian flag with like 4 stars on the right.
And then it's got a little bit of the British flag in it, right?
Yeah.
Copycats.
There goes all our New Zealand.
No, Zealand, you're sick, but get original with your flag, please.
There goes all our bookings in New Zealand.
I'd be sick, dude. If I went to New Zealand, I would just cosplay as Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. I'd just get a fucking longsword and a fake long hair wig, and I just run through the plains of New Zealand. That's what I shot most of that movie. That's what I want to do. I want to take a week trip to New Zealand and just camp across the plains there and just pretend like I'm Aragorn trying to get to Minas Tirith and just run across the fields with a fucking longsword. That's it. And just have the soundtrack of Lord of the Rings playing in my ears.
That's worth the thousands of dollars round trip.
Dude, it'd be sick. It'd be sick. And then I'd slay people I saw on the road act as if they were Urukai. Yeah, that's my dream right there. I'm going to do that one day.
That's your new goal?
Yeah. Yeah, me and the future wife she's gonna have to come to terms. I'll let her be Legolas. I mean, I'll let her be I'll let her be, but I gotta be Aragorn, dude. I gotta run across the fields. I wonder if they still have this. Look it up. I wonder if they still have the sets for Lord of the Rings still up. I wonder if you could fucking go to Helm's Deep. That'd be sick. Go to Helm's Deep and fucking stab a guy.
I typed in Lord of the Rings, and the first suggestion was Lord of the Rings New Zealand.
Yeah, it was. Dude,
it's for Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring from 2001.
Oh, is it maybe only the first one that shot in New Zealand? I thought they shot all of them there. But I mean, like, God damn it. If Lord of the Rings taught me one thing, those movies, is that New Zealand is gorgeous, and I would love to visit your beautiful lands one day. I don't know what your culture's like at all. I'm not gonna lie. I figure you have a lot of Gollum-like creatures roaming around, whispering for their precious. I think that's most of your. I want to go to New Zealand, and it's just Middle Earth. Like it's just, it's just Middle Earth, like 100%. Like I've never seen anyone from New Zealand, but if I went there, it'd be fucking hilarious. You land in a plane, and there's just a fucking Helm's Deep, and there's a bunch of riders of Rohan that meet you. Fucking take you to King Theoden, and you have to convince them your plea to fucking take the people back.
I think New Zealand's real.
It's real, but is it?
Well, I think it's like
is it a magical land where hobbits roam? Do hobbits roam shoeless, eating 8 meals a day?
I think you two did a concert there, like 2019.
Yeah, just in front of 30,000 hobbits. Live from the Shire, it's you two. Ayo, ayo. Oh no, Sauron's gone and we're partying. Dude, fucking Bono would make a good hobbit. He'd make a great hobbit. That's if I ever make in the new Lord of the Rings TV show, they should cast Bono as Frodo Baggins. And every time he puts on the ring, he goes, hello, hello. Hola. I'm invisible, you can't touch me. Oh no, Sauron can see me with his eye and something. I forgot the lyrics to that song. I don't fucking know it.
It's Vertigo.
Yeah, I know, but I don't remember all the lyrics. I'm not a fucking loser like you.
That wasn't necessary.
I know, but it was funny.
All right, so a lot of the locations in New Zealand were based on, or the Hobbit locations are based on New Zealand locations.
Yes, New Zealand is a mystical land where I want to ride a giant eagle. How much do I have to pay to ride a giant eagle? And not the band. Fucking dumb joke.
I know. I was just like, wow.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like this podcast is just gonna be a bunch of dad jokes about bands.
about
bands.
Taking a stay at Hotel New Zealand.
That's all I know about the Eagles.
Well, wait, can you? So is the Helm's Deep still up? Is it set for that? Is that like a tourist attraction?
Helm's Deep?
Yes.
It's on this article.
What is the line that Gandalf says in that movie? On the third day, look for me at the dawn.
You think I've seen The Lord of the Rings?
I don't know why you haven't.
Because I'm not interested and pretty boring. That's probably...
Well, Evan, you're wrong. Okay, like I understand most people not being into fantasy shit. I get it. It's nerdy, and a lot of it's kind of stupid. I like fantasy, but I can't lie. Fucking swords and shields and dragons, pretty fucking stupid. They're not real. And like once you start talking about elves and orcs and stuff like that, I like that shit. But if I hear someone else talking about it, I want to punch them in the face. I literally want to punch him in the face. Like, I'm fine talking about it, but if I'm in public and I hear someone go, the orcs and shit have never fought the high elves at Rivendell, and I'd be like, I want to give this guy a noogie. I want to drag him in the bathroom and you're a goddamn adult. You should be more ashamed of yourself than to publicly talk about this. But Lord of the Rings are cinematic masterpieces. No, they are. They're really, really good. Return of the King won Best Picture of the year it came out. I mean, they're not frowned upon. The Academy respects them. They're
more of a Harry Potter guy.
You fucking loser. You fucking dumb bitch loser. Oh, a bunch of teenagers with special powers. Oh, you mean magical X-Men?
Yeah. They have wands and shit.
Yeah, but fucking X-Men are cooler. It's a shittier version of X-Men.
Are X-Men wizards?
No, X-Men are mutants, which make them cooler, first of all. You got Wolverine, who has blades come out of his fucking arm and can regenerate. You have Colossus with metal skin, Storm, who can control the weather, Nightcrawler, who can teleport, Cyclops, who can shoot lasers out of his fucking eyes, Iceman, who's literally made of ice.
But the cast is limited. Hogwarts is a whole school of wizards.
Xavier's Institute is a whole school of mutants. Do you not know what you're talking about?
No, I don't know. I'm not in the X-Men.
Yeah, it's way better. It's just a better version of Harry Potter. Harry Potter is like a shittier version of X-Men with the same tropes that every fantasy thing has ever used. Like this is good
versus evil.
No, the Chosen One. Well, the good versus evil thing, that's always a trope, but that I can deal with. That's kind of a thing. But the Chosen One, oh, I hate a Chosen One story. You give me a Chosen One story, it's fucking lame. Because you know the ending. It's like, you are the Chosen One. You're meant to take down the big evil. It's like, all right, I'm on book 1. How many books are there? 7? I'm guessing at the end of book 7, he defeats the evil. The Chosen One defeats the evil.
Well, how many stories are there where the main character doesn't win?
Several. Read Stephen King for one.
We all know I don't read. We've established that.
I mean, it's not even that he prevails. It's just he's so the Chosen One, the whole prophecy, all that shit sucks. And also, I don't like, from a character standpoint, I don't like someone who's told they're the Chosen One and they really lean into that. Because it's not realistic. It's not how realistic a character would take. If you were told tomorrow that, Evan, you are the Chosen One to take over this planet and lead it into a new utopia, What would your feelings be about that?
And I'd be like, I'd rather not.
Yeah, that's a realistic person. That's how unless you're a goddamn sociopath.
Too lazy to lead the world.
It's not even that. You would just reject and rebuke that kind of responsibility and power unless you're a sociopath. No one would want that level of power. You would want someone else to take that responsibility because you're a good person.
God, thank God you weren't in the room when they pitched Harry Potter as a film. Like you were not in the Warner Brothers studios.
I would have been fine with that. I'd been like, okay, so what if, get me here, right? What if he dies in the third book, and in the other 4 books we have one of the other people be the main character, and then we find out that there is no such thing as preconceived destiny, and that we're all controllers of our own destiny, and anyone is capable of forming anything. But isn't that a better story when you go, oh, fuck prophecies, you are your own destiny creator. Like, anyone can be the chosen one, not this fucking prophecy bullshit. I hate prophecies and chosen ones in fantasy. It's fucking dumb.
We're going to kill off Harry Potter? That's your idea?
That'd have been so cool. That'd have been so cool. Kill Harry Potter off in the 3rd book, and then have the next 2 books them going, well, we're done. We've lost. We've failed. That's why I like, a lot of people shit on a lot of people shit on Star Wars, but they did the whole like chosen one and prophecy thing, and they did exactly that. Anakin was prophesized to be the savior of the Force, bring it to the light, and did the exact opposite and killed a bunch of children, killed his wife, killed a bunch of people. It was fucking sick.
Yeah. But this is a kid's story, Harry Potter.
I mean, Star Wars is a kid's story. I know a lot of
people. I feel like it was for adults
that
they drag their kids to.
No, it's young adult. I mean, like, I liked Star Wars the most when I was a kid. My parents weren't dragging me to Star Wars. I was dying to go see Star Wars when I was a kid. They couldn't take me enough. I was dragging my parents to that. You think my parents like fucking laser swords and space wizards?
I wasn't into that.
Oh, I know you weren't. You were into sports and fucking Aaron Carter.
Oh, I was Aaron Carter, yeah, but I was more into Disney.
You fucking loser. Well, to be fair, Star Wars is Disney now. So
they bought them.
Everything is Disney now,
except Cartoon Network.
I mean,
Nickelodeon.
Football is technically Disney now.
Well, ESPN, ABC.
Yeah. So most sports are Disney. You fucking love Disney, don't you? You consume all their products.
Yeah, man. Disney Plus. Our podcast will one day be on Disney Plus.
No, it won't. Fuck you, Disney. I rebuke your offer.
I would take it. We'll do a spin-off show. I'll leave Inept Pit.
That's fine. I don't care. You fucking have your shitty Disney Plus show. You can be right between Mandalorian and me not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
They don't own Lord of the Rings yet, I don't think. Oh, wait, no. Wasn't Lord of the Rings made by Fox? Don't they own it now?
They own, I think, a part of Fox. Let me look that up.
I wonder if Disney owns Lord of the Rings. That's going to break my heart. And if they're going to do that, they might as well make the crossover we're all waiting for. Lord of the Rings versus Star Wars versus X-Men.
Disney owns 21st Century Fox.
Isn't that what makes
Which I believe is different than Fox. But yeah, 21st Century Fox makes a lot of the movies.
Who owns Lord of the Rings? Look that up. Who owns?
The Lord?
The Lord of the Rings.
Never mind. That was a bad joke.
Lord?
So who owns Lord of the Rings? That was like the Lord.
Aluminum foil. I actually don't know the real lyrics to that song. I only know Weird Al Yankovic's version.
Aluminum foil.
Oh, it's Royal. That's right. Okay, Royal. Yeah, whatever happened to her? Did she kill herself?
No, I think
she gets cyberbullied into killing herself.
And there's so many pop stars. Billie Eilish now.
Yeah, she kind of just came and went though, Lord. Didn't she?
Well, she was on South Park.
Did South Park destroy her?
Maybe.
Because I don't remember her ever being a thing after Randy Marsh became Lord on South Park.
I don't know if her first album did really. I don't know if her second album did really well.
I didn't even know she did albums. Like, I honestly,
Well, that first one was amazing. It was pure heroin.
you're a fan?
I don't know. It's been a while.
You just said it was. You just said it was amazing. So which one is it?
That's what the critics say.
Well, who's these critics, Evan?
Rolling Stone, Enemy. I don't know.
He's fucking you. You crying while listening to Lord music. I just imagine you crying in the fields of your couch listening to Lord and going, I don't feel so alone anymore.
You got me. You got me. All right.
You don't make me feel so alone, Lord. And then you eat cookie dough ice cream out the tub.
All right.
Was that too far?
Yeah.
Why? Did I fucking hit a real spot to you? You're like, God damn it, how do you know I was doing that?
Yeah.
So what's up? Who owns Lord of the Rings? Oh, it's Amazon. Durr.
Yeah, they own $250 million purchase.
Yeah, they own it now. I forgot about that because they're doing the whole schmockity schmoo remake TV show. Or TV show. It gives a shit.
Jeff Bezos stepped down as CEO of Amazon. He's moving to a senior executive role.
Yeah, I mean, I guess trillions of dollars later, what else is there left to do? I mean, he has nothing left to prove.
Yeah.
Who cares? I mean, honestly, I hope he dies. All right.
So
now, what else was in the news? Yeah, exactly. Now, what else was in the news? It was sick. Edge won. He's like 47. So we got a real dad Royal Rumble winner. That was cool.
Who'd he beat?
29 other people.
Well, it was like the last other one.
Him and Randy Orton.
That's what the headline said.
Yeah.
That's
So you read an article?
I saw the headline.
It was fine. The women's Rumble was better.
Who won that?
Bianca Belair, the EST. She's fucking real good. She deserved it. Young up and comer. They'll probably have her lose, and then they'll never do anything with her ever again because it's WWE. But she'll probably lose horribly at WrestleMania and then never do anything with her again. She'll just disappear into obscurity.
I thought I saw her on Twitter, like responding to some wrestler who's talking trash.
Oh, look that up. I didn't know that was a thing. I've been vacant from the realm of social media. I have to come back though, unfortunately. I'm guessing you're not really doing social media free from social media February.
Nope. I'm trying.
That's a good.
I'm trying to do a dry. I'm trying to do a dry February.
No drinking.
Yeah.
How's it going? We're 2 days in as of recording this.
I have not had a drink.
Well, touche on you.
Do not do a power hour.
To be fair, I haven't drank either yet.
Oh.
If you make it through February, first cast of March, I say we do a power hour again. We'll bring that up full circle. And then maybe we'll do a guest. Maybe we should do guests.
That should be fun.
When we do a guest power hour.
Yeah, any of our friends are big drinkers?
Yeah, any alcoholics out there? Most of you. Hey, New Zealand guy, you started listening. You want to be a guest? Like, actually, shout out. We should give Belgium guy first dibs.
Man, I'm trying to find this. She tweets a lot.
I don't know what you're fucking trying to find anymore. I forgot. I don't care.
Bianca Belair's.
Oh yeah, the tweet. The tweet thing. Forgot about that. Yep. Oh, I'm wearing Drew McIntyre's shirt right now. He beat Goldberg, and a match that took them longer to get to the ring than it was the actual match. Their entrances were longer than them getting to the ring. It was fucking stupid. Goldberg's just old.
I thought I saw him in the news recently for something other than wrestling.
Was it talking shit about wrestling?
I don't know.
Because Undertaker was on the Joe Rogan podcast. Did I mention this last? Yeah, I mentioned this last time. And he said that the new wrestling is soft. The new product in WWE is soft. And then just this week, Goldberg was in an interview and agreed and was like, yeah, it's soft. But Goldberg's like a shitty wrestler. So I don't get it.
You're not a big fan of Goldberg?
I was when I was younger, and he was like awesome. When he was
Nowadays, just too old.
Yeah, I mean, when he was young, like he was never a good wrestler. He would just beat guys in a minute. Was his whole thing. They would just have him set up to just spear him twice and give him a jackhammer and pin him and just destroy people. And it was cool because he used to be a professional football player, so it just literally looked like he wrecked people with his spear. It don't look like that no more. He's in his 50s.
I can't find it, so either.
Oh, that's great podcast material. Evan, the name of this episode is Evan looks for a tweet and can't find it for a majority of the podcast.
Maybe it didn't exist. I don't know.
You just made it up because you're a dirty fucking liar?
Yeah.
I don't know. What the fuck is this podcast anymore? All right, article. Let's do it. Bring it up.
Okay. Chill.
Tell me to chill? Nothing makes me angrier than chilling. I'll fight you.
I heard this on the radio this morning.
Ooh, someone listens to the radio.
I do listen to the radio. Radio
49?
news.
What are you, 49 plus? Are you the 49 plus demographic?
Yeah.
Fucking loser. Listen to podcasts.
Morning radio is podcasting.
No, it's terrible. Let's see. The morning radio podcast, you have your joke guy who says, and then you have you're like, oh my God, girl, who's like, I can't believe you said that. And then you have the laughing guy who just goes, that's morning radio.
This episode
those three people.
This episode's called Drew Exposes Morning Radio.
It's the same
all caps.
Thing. You can literally go to any city in any state, and that's morning radio on every single fucking station. It's that group.
Well, the radio station I listen to, it's a husband and wife.
Let me guess. Is his name like fucking John, the Mixer Boster? You're listening to the Pig 10.7. It's the Pig and Miss Pig. Are you ready to play in the dirt pen? And then pig sound effects. All right, what bacon are we serving up this morning for y'all?
That was so spot on. That's literally
every
perfect. Thing. That was perfect.
It's the Pig and Miss Pig, Sunday morning, 104.5, coming to you live. All right, we got the traffic weather for you before that, but the pig wants to break you down on the dish of the week. Here's a slab of pork for you. Now get ready to chew it down.
With this article.
Welcome to the Pig Pen with Pig and Miss Pig. They're going to fuck in front of you for a while.
Oh, sorry we had that on air. We were supposed to say that.
Do you like the sound of pigs fucking for an hour and a half? Well, guess what? Welcome to the Pig Pen, 104.5. Do you like your bacon raw? Well, Mr. Pig's going into Miss Pig fucking raw. Okay, I'm done. All right.
This podcast is about me thinking of something so not even relevant as like I saw this on the radio this morning, and you in a bit about pigs fucking on the radio.
Me going into fucking straight lunacy.
Yeah.
I think the key to being funny is isolating yourself as much as possible till you get to a point where your brain, where the way you talk and the way you think are no longer separated, and you can just do just conscious thought through your mouth hole. All right, that article, your article though. I'm losing my mind, Evan, is what I'm saying. I'm breaking down on a social level.
All right, so there's a man in Virginia. He's accused of being a peeping Tom because
he was accused of it. Okay, how was one accused without being? Because tell me if I'm wrong. A peeping Tom is a vile man or woman. What is it if you're a girl who does that? Are you peeping Tom Alina? What the fuck is it? Or is it just peeping Tom? Are we going to keep peeping Tom as a gender neutral? Peeping Tom is gender neutral. It's a gender neutral term. Anyone who peeps on someone naked is a peeping Tom. Tom-toms. All right, go on. My brain's broken, dude. I'm tired. I need to eat something.
So, deputy said,
Oh wait, Peeping Tom though. Of course, sorry. Peeping Tom. For our listeners who don't know, if you're fucking stupid, it is a man or woman who spies on a woman or man while they are nude or in a act of sexual conduct
yeah, I really hope
against their will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Continue with the fucking article. This podcast sucks.
So deputy said he had been spying on women in the gym locker room. So according to the sheriff's office, this guy fell through the ceiling and landed on top of a woman.
That's awesome.
At the gym. Neither of them was seriously injured from the fall. He was arrested and booked into jail on several charges.
I mean, like, first off, what? It doesn't really sound accused. Clearly, it was doing that. I mean, like, what real reason do you have to be up there?
You gotta go through the court process. That's why I had to say they get sued for libel or slander.
Okay. So, but I don't.
We have no laws.
This guy is a peeping Tom. He's a perfect scumbag, but it'd be funnier if he was actually just trying to rob the gym and he had like the rappel equipment and night vision goggles on and he was just a bad thief and he's getting off light with a peeping Tom charge instead of trying to rob it. You know, like in the movies where they go through the ceiling, he's got like a ski mask on, like thermal goggles on. He's got rappel rope and the latches. He's got a combat knife. And then just the shit fucking breaks out and he fucking breaks a woman's clavicle as he falls on her.
That would be funny if he was trying to just rob the gym through the ceiling instead of actually falling through the
He's got a pistol with a silencer on it. He's like, no, I swear to God, I'm not a creep. I'm just a hardened criminal. And they're like, you fucking creep. You fucking little scumbag creep. You probably got a tiny dick. You fucking loser.
He fell about 10 feet.
Hell yeah. Did he drop on his head? They can't even be tried properly anymore because of brain damage. That'd be a cool story. They try to try him. He's like, I don't even know colors, no shapes, no more. They're like, oh, we cannot try this, man. They want him to sign. I was just thinking about this the other day where it's like, I'm autistic. Right? And it's like people don't want to act like you're less of a person when they find out about that. It's like, hey, I have money. I pay for bills. Sure, my checks might be signed in Crayola crayon, but they're still cash, damn it. Oh, that's just for me, I think. I don't know. This article sucks. It's not that funny, Evan. I'm not working off it well. Is there something else?
He was charged with 3 counts of peeping.
How do you get 3 counts of peeping?
I'm assuming he fell on 3 women.
What, they counted? I thought they were like 3 counts of peeping. What was 3 counts of peeping? Well, it's 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. You got at least 3 Mississippi counts worth of peeping.
That's gotta be a sketch idea where you're a prosecutor, you're charging people. That's how you charge people.
You got charged 3 accounts of peeping. 3 accounts of peeping Tom. Let's look at that tape. All right, he's peeping 1 Mississippi, 2. All right, you get the joke. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse here. It was a fine joke. It wasn't great. Fine, like my hair. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm really doing the wordplay today. It's lame. Yeah. Is that the end of it? Does he have any kind of trial where he's like, no, trust me, I'm blind. I just got lost in the ceiling. Like, is that?
No, he just got arrested.
No.
He's being held without bond.
Yeah, because what a criminal he is.
He's been charged.
Murderers get bond. Like,
this guy just
looked. What?
He was also charged with burglary and vandalism.
So what was it? Did he steal, or did he steal this woman's sense of security? Which one was it?
You should just be this guy's defense attorney.
I should be this guy's defense attorney. Your Honor, that's clearly 2.5 Mississippi counts. This 3 count shit's bulls.
I want all charges dismissed.
I want all charges dismissed. You got a fast count on my my client here.
Yeah. So that was that article. Pretty much.
Well, that was bad. This is a bad podcast. I think I'm gonna go fucking shove a sharp object in my eye.
It wasn't bad.
It's bad. I want to shove a sharp object into my eye, and then I'll be back on the next podcast with an eye patch. And then if that one goes bad, I'm going full blind.
So it's 2 eye patches on.
2 eye patches on, full blind, and then maybe I can run an angle. I could probably make being blind funny. Do you see where I'm coming from kind of jokes?
That's what you say. Your only contribution to the podcast. See where I'm coming from.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I keep saying. Well, I say an eye for an eye. But I ain't got none. I got like do one of those fucking. Here's the thing. If you have a disability, it's really easy to be a hack. Because people are going to laugh at that because you don't have any eyes. And they'll feel bad not to. Like, if I lose both my eyes and just constantly made hack jokes about eyes, it would work really well.
I guess so, yeah.
I think we would get a lot of buzz. We'd turn the eye in Inept Pit to a physical eye, and the other one into the eye, and then we'd have them crossed out as referencing to the lack of both eyes.
What are you getting at?
I don't know, man. I'm fucking mad, man. I shouldn't be allowed to be a person. I swear to God. Let's just do plugs. We're wrapping up this one.
Yeah, we're at about the 57-minute mark.
All right, the fucking suck my dick, Mark. You just want to be done, Mark. All right, I'll be fucking through with this, Mark. Who the fuck is Mark anyways? I'll kick his ass.
We're recording this on a Tuesday again because I lost Drew on Sunday.
You lost me to the Rumble, dude. The Rumble call.
I saw that. I was like, I'm home, and I was just like, look, I'm not interested in recording tonight. I know he's not going to fucking text back, so it was moot.
Yeah,
yesterday I was just texting you. I was like, he probably lost his phone, or he had a revelation and canceled the podcast.
I will never cancel the podcast, Evan, because I'm not a quitter. Plus, I want this when the show inevitably does end. I want it to be because of you.
Yeah.
So I can blame you for the rest of our friendship about why the podcast ended. I don't want it to be my fault. The only way this ends is if you end it, Evan. This is our child, and I give you the right to kill it. But here's the thing, Evan. It'll never end because you ain't got the fucking balls. I dare you. Right. Kill our baby, you fucking coward. You fucking sackless man. Kill it. You don't have it in you, you fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. You can't kill a baby. Should we Solomon Kane it and just cut it in half? Is that Solomon Kane? Isn't that good old King Solomon? Cut it in half like a pie.
Solomon Kane?
King Solomon, right? Wasn't he the one in the Bible? There's like they're arguing over the baby, and he was like, "Yo, cut it in half. You both get half, and you're fine." And the one lady was like, "Fuck yeah." The other one was like, "No, I want it to live." He's like, "Well, clearly you're the mother."
I can imagine you being the priest, giving the homily, and that's your.
Well, here's the thing. I think it depends on what half of the baby you're getting. Is it down the middle, or is it bottom half, top half?
I hope it's down the middle.
No, I wouldn't. That'd be a fucking freak of nature. Who wants half a baby? Like
that's half a baby both ways.
Yeah, but a top half of a baby could still be cute.
Just from the belly button up?
Yeah, dude, that's a cute baby. And then it doesn't shit or piss. I mean, that's the biggest problem with babies.
there'd kind of be, you'd probably see its guts and stuff.
It's whatever. We'll put a diaper on it.
Sew that up.
All of its intestinal organs will just be in its diaper. Some noodle, and then we'll take the large intestine and the small intestine, have them each hang out the leg holes, and then I'll act like he's standing on them and do a little dance. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. My baby's cut in half.
And the other half would just be butt and legs.
You're a pedophile. If you get the other half, you're a fucking pedophile. Who wants the ass and genitals of a baby? I tell you, a fucking pedophile, some creep.
I think this is a good time for plugs.
Some fucking creep. All right, plugs. Fuck it, Evan. You do plugs this week. We'll let you do it. Let's see if you do plugs. Maybe if you do plugs, people will actually do it. We're gonna switch things up.
All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. This was episode 18.
Don't thank them. Don't thank them. It's very desperate.
Well, what are we doing?
Well, I don't think we should go. We should thank people. We give this out for free and we make no money off of it. Why are we thanking them? Why are we thanking them?
For listening. They don't have to listen. Exactly.
Exactly. They don't have to listen. If they don't want to, they can turn it off.
They do.
I'm done acting like they're doing me a favor by listening. I'm done with that. We've been doing that for 17 episodes. It's gotten us nowhere. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you. You're welcome. That's what I say.
Well, keep watching these on YouTube. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share it. We're going to post this on Facebook every Wednesday. Share that. We're also available on iTunes, Apple Podcasts.
You don't even know where the podcast's available at. Yeah, by the way, you shared your stupid fucking Pizza Pals podcast, but you can't share the goddamn Inept Pit.
You're not even on Facebook. How did you find that out?
I have my sources, all right? I have my fucking whisperers, dude. I'm like fucking Varys from Game of Thrones. I got people all around, dude. You don't even know what I know.
Well, that was a G-rated podcast.
Oh, it's a G-rated podcast where you talk about pussy and pizza? Fuck you.
We don't talk about pussy.
Your co-host is a white supremacist, and you're fucking. That's a G-rated podcast, huh? Your fucking white supremacist podcast. You're like, hey Evan, what do you like on pizza? You're like, anything white.
Have you even listened to the second one?
No.
Okay, well,
fuck you and your podcast. I refuse to listen unless you promote ours. Hey everyone, don't listen to Pizza Pals. Fuck Pizza Pals.
Yeah, actually don't.
Death to Pizza Pals.
Have to listen to it.
Yeah, death to Pizza Pals. That's what I say. I'm just kidding. Good luck. Good luck, Evan. This podcast is going nowhere. Go ahead and continue with your plugs.
Again, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher. It's the main ones, right? Spotify?
Yep.
Spotify.
What are they supposed to do with those, Evan?
Listen. Hit the rating button. Rate us. Give us 5 stars. Leave a comment. Leave a review.
That's only on Apple Podcasts.
On Apple Podcasts.
See how involved you are with the podcast analytics. I'm sure
I'm the YouTube guy.
Have you even checked the YouTube analytics? I do.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
No, they're very depressing. The views are already depressing, and then when you look at the analytics, it's even sadder.
Well, that's why you got to hit that share button.
Yes, and also, maybe watch the whole thing. No one's even hearing this. That's the thing. No one listens to the end.
Tell a friend. Next person you see on the street, just be like, "Hey, watch these people's podcasts."
I think we need to get
funny.
We need to get merch, guilt people that are close to us into buying it. So then they are forced to market us.
I got Inept Pit mugs for sale for $25. Give me your address and $25, and I'll let my sister order it. Still got to get Drew's ordered.
Yeah, that's okay. That's only been over a month since Christmas. It's only February. It's only Valentine's Day is coming up, Evan. I guess you just get
there we go. Yeah, Valentine's Day.
You're a bad friend.
Yeah, again, Facebook, like the page, share, spread the word about it.
Sharing's important, but I'm done asking because no one shares. It's a failed cause. If you like this podcast, actually, I just want to talk to people outside of Michigan. Our biggest support comes from the Ohio area. Shout out Ohio. Go Buckeyes. Fuck Michigan. Fuck Michigan State. I'm all Buckeyes now because majority of our listens come from fucking Ohio. Who'd have thought that, huh? Out of all the cities, fucking Ohio.
Ohio, which is a state.
Ohio City.
Ohio City.
Yeah, and then Belgium. Shout out Belgium. Shout out New Zealand. Shout out the Russian Federation. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's just Russia, but that's what you come up on SoundCloud Analytics.
Russian Federation.
You come up as the Russian Federation. So shout out Stalin. Y'all share the podcast. We're gonna grow our fan base outside of fucking here. You fucking lying snakes.
But yeah, if you like more of that content, follow Drew on Twitter at Drew Must Die.
I'm not tweeting. Don't follow me. I'm not tweeting. Don't follow me.
Well, follow me at Salsa Evan. SNL's back on. They got a lot of bad tweets weekly now.
Oh, email us. Email
us ineptpit@gmail.com. Send us comments, reviews, suggestions if you want to give Drew or me a tag on a joke. I mean, he tells the jokes on the podcast.
Do not tag our jokes. I don't think you're funny. You're not funny, and I don't want to pretend like you are. I'm funny. You're not. You can't do what I do, is what I'm saying. You could probably do what Evan does.
Yeah.
You can't do what I do. So don't even, what Evan just said, don't fucking do that. I'm funnier than you, so shut up. But you can email us if you want to book me for stand-up. I don't care. I'll do something illegal now.
Yeah, but email us there. You can message us on our Facebook or DM us on Twitter at Inept Pit. One of us will check it one day.
Probably not.
Tweet at us. Tweet at me.
Is that everything?
That's pretty much it. Thanks again for listening. I'll say thank you. I know Drew
You're welcome.
I'm desperate.
You're welcome. Go fuck yourself.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.